Do you have liquidation items that you can't get rid of, that nobody will buy, that you can't just get rid of? I'm gonna be showing you some tips and tricks that I use to get rid of unwanted inventory without actually giving it away. What is up, beautiful people? TJ here with another episode. Today, I'm going to be talking about liquidation palettes in terms of items that you get that are undesirable or that you can't sell or that you can't get rid of. I've seen a bunch of questions coming through. I've gotten a lot of questions about items that are broken or missing pieces or, are unsellable items or unsellable items that people that you get on liquidation pallets. So the way that I generally deal with this is I go through and I assess what the value of the item is. So if you have an item that's $150, that's just a brand new, the value of the item brand new, and you look at what it's selling for. So let's just go to eBay and say you can sell this item for $100, and this $150 item in a broken or missing pieces or any other state other than like new or lightly used, you can actually sell that item on eBay for some sort of price. So a lot of times you have to really go in and be creative with your listing. So we get we've gotten a lot of Roombas in the past. So if you follow my pallet jacking channel, go follow my pallet jacking channel. If you're following my pallet jacking channel, youtube.com/pallet jacking, you will see that we've gotten a lot of Roomba vacuum cleaners. So these Roomba vacuum cleaners are super duper expensive, they're $300, $400, $500. But we've gotten a couple of them that have been used, they've been dirty, they've been missing wheels, they're missing rollers, and different things like that. So a lot of times people that aren't used to resale, they may look at this item as something that they can't sell, that nobody will buy. So like specifically with the Roomba vacuum cleaners, we actually went through one of them. It didn't have a wheel on it. So we went to the Roomba website and bought a wheel. It was $6. We bought a wheel. They shipped it to us. We put the wheel on, and bam, you have a used Roomba vacuum cleaner that you can sell for $300. We've also gotten those Roomba vacuum cleaners that have been broken. They wouldn't take a charge. They was missing the battery. We couldn't test it. They was scratched up. We've always been able to sell those. So I think a lot of it comes from experience, but I think a lot of it is that people will generally buy anything. It's very weird how people make decisions on purchasing things, but you never really know exactly why somebody is purchasing something. So they may have a Roomba vacuum cleaner that is missing, or that the front of it is broken, or the back of it is broken, or it's missing the tray that comes out of it. So they may want to buy one just to take parts off of it. So that's going to be my first tip. My first tip is, if you have items that you get on a liquidation pallet and it's missing things, if you get a crock pot and it's missing the lid, or if you get the crock pot lid but no crock pot, save those items. I always save lids, blades, things that cords. I save those things because you don't know when you're going to get another liquidation pallet and you're going to need those parts. So save parts that you may need. Don't throw them in the garbage. Don't say, oh, this is junk, I'm just going to trash it. Save some of those pieces, because I've been able to piece part things and actually have a whole piece. Actually, the other day I had a Ninja processor blender, and it's a $200 blender, right? And it didn't have the blade in it. And for the longest time, I was like, well, I'm not going to pay $25 for a blade, and I can only sell this on eBay for $100, So I actually had another one that didn't have the base, didn't have anything other than the cup stand and the blade inside. And I didn't realize that the blade fit the other one that I had the whole entire ensemble. And it was actually in new condition. Somebody just took the blade out whenever they returned it. So now I have an entire unit that I can sell or I can keep or whatever. And so this, I would just keep those parts. And I don't know, sometimes it's difficult to store those parts because you may not have a lot of space. You may not have anywhere to put these items, but I always try to find a little corner where I can put like spare parts, spare things, and keep them, and I can pull those as I need those if I do get a liquidation pallet that is missing something. All right, so the next way that I get rid of these undesirable items is I sell them broken or for parts. So on eBay, there is a listing or a thing that you can click on that says this item is for parts only, not working, for parts, and you can sell those items in that state. Generally, whenever I do something that is for parts or it's not working, I will do it with no returns. I'll be very explicit in the listing as well as in the description to tell exactly what the item is, the condition of the item, and different things like that. So you got to make sure you're very open and honest with the condition of the item, and you tell the person like, hey, this is what you're getting. You're getting a broken piece of equipment. I haven't been able to test it, but you may be able to use it for parts. There's so many people that are purchasing spare parts that you're going to find a buyer. I've never listed anything that was for parts that I haven't sold, and that's just my personal experience. But there's a lot of people out there that are fixers, and they just need pieces and parts, and they assemble all these pieces and parts together and sell like whole units. So I will always try to list something not working for parts before I throw it in a dumpster. So that's gonna be my second way, is just sell the things on eBay, broken, not working, for parts only. All right, the last way that I deal with liquidation items that I get on liquidation pallets in, they are less than desirable, or if they're dirty or stained or missing parts, is I do a dollar sale. So I'm fortunate enough to have a store where I can actually sell these items. But if you don't have a storefront to sell these items, I would recommend doing something on like a Facebook marketplace thing. So it'd be essentially like doing a garage sale, or you can even do a garage sale, but I would sell these items at $1. So a lot of people are like, I'm not gonna sell a blender for $1. So would you rather throw it in a dumpster and get nothing for it, or would you rather get $1 for it? That's what I always tell people. So think about it in the realm of liquidation pallets. So what a lot of people don't realize with liquidation pallets and resale items is that you are buying these items for pennies on the dollar. So you may have a $100 blender that you only paid $3 for. So if you can't get your $3 out of it, you can at least get a dollar out of it, or $2 out of it. So if you price an item that dirt cheap, you will be surprised at what people will buy for $1, $2, or $3. Now, stay with me. I know. The whole point of this is to get something out of it. You don't want to throw something in a dumpster that you could have made $1 on. So all these dollars do add up to a some sort of a profit, or at least getting some of your money back for the liquidation item. So I would highly recommend hosting a garage sale that is a dollar sale, or doing some sort of Facebook marketplace promotion where you're selling things for $1. You're not going to be able to ship items out, I don't think, for $1, because you're going to end up losing money unless you do eBay and you do price plus shipping. So you may sell something for $1. We've done this before. We've actually sold. We had a paint sprayer, and it was I don't know. We couldn't test it, so I didn't know if it worked or if it didn't work. But we sold it for $1 plus shipping. So the shipping was like $15. The item was $1. They paid $16 for a $89 paint sprayer that may or may not work. So these are just some inventive ways that I've been able to actually get rid of unwanted or less than desirable items on my liquidation palettes. Now, whenever you go through and you purchase liquidation palettes, you need to just make sure that you're very prudent with looking at what the items are. Look at the manifest if it comes with the manifest. If you're purchasing locally, just kind of go through and look at the items, look at the boxes. It's kind of one of those things that you get better with time. It's not, you're not going to learn it overnight. You're not going to get it right the first time, or maybe even the second time, but about the third or fourth palette that you purchase, you will get a lot better with looking at items and understanding exactly what the items are and what those items will sell for. So that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you got some sort of value out of this video. So if you like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Also hit that bell icon so you can get notifications whenever I release new videos. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.